Hello world, this is JWP, J-Board Primo Beats, coming to you live from my bedroom. Check out my website, jwpsite.com, for my social links, latest news and updates, and public offerings. If you'd like to help support what I do, check out my Patreon, JWP Patreon. That's with 2 P's. There's exclusive content there for making your own audio plugins and synth edit. Or my GoFundMe, JWP Fund. If you're watching this on YouTube, a like, comment, and or subscribe are appreciated. I'll be continuing along with mixing some of my older catalog in FL Studio. And once I left off, I was having problems with Ozone's mastering assistant here. So I tried, see, it just goes blank, right? I tried it in a different session, FL Studio, and it seemed to work. There'd be a Marak. May? I'm supposed to be saying hey. So from here, I've determined that like I've got 25 years of beats to mix, and as much as I'd like to target everything, you know, really well, it's just not gonna be time efficient. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bang through everything with Isotope. I'll do some stereo sound separation, and I'll do a little bit of tailoring, but for the most part, I'm gonna let Isotope tools handle most of the mixing, which is unfortunate, but I do have like, you know, maybe 1,000 beats to go through. So yeah. Anyway, this point, I've decided, like, because Ozone's not running properly, right? I'm not sure what that is. These tiny emojis. It looks like someone saying come hither. So yeah, because Ozone doesn't feel like working today, maybe if I put it on in a different spot to try it again, give it one last chance here, probably just wasting my time. What? Ozone. Okay. Mastering assistant, go high, and streaming quality, and then, you know, it's totally toast. It's totally toast. Okay, so from here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna expand this chunk here a little bit. So we'll go about 3 bars. I think pretty sure that's a bar, right? And then we're gonna bounce it out. This was supposed to be pre. Of course, I'm not in where I want to be. Let's dig through the depths of my machine to get to where my workflow is. Into here, into there, into there, into there. Okay. So this isn't pre. This is snippet, I guess. Snip. Snip. Okay. Then I shall turn off all the effects and dump it. So disk recording, auto unarm, latency compensation, doesn't really matter. Let's just go render, and it's just a small piece. Song selection, we'll go 24-bit just for the smell of it. And yeah, it's out it goes. So from here, I'm gonna go Ozone. I believe there is a standalone, right? Okay, so we'll open the standalone. And we'll bring in that snippet. We'll go add. I think that's where I'm supposed to add things, right? No? Yeah, no. Import audio files. Okay. Workflow into the depths of the machine. Here and here. Here. There. Okay, and this is snip. All right, so now I can do the, now Ozone crashes, no. Now I can do the sort of master assistant here. We'll loop this, I suppose, so we want high, modern, streaming, go. Waiting for me to play audio, okay. So now that that's done, I do have this set up here. Ceiling -2. This is a bit of changes that I like to do, and then we'll go learn threshold -10. We'll get it nice and loud. IRC. I do want IRC 3 pumping for an older style. Did you see the new AI mastering and vocal remover in FL Studio update? AI mastering. No, I didn't. I'll look at it in a few minutes. I'm going to finish up here. But I did see not really a vocal remover, but apparently FL Studio does have stems happening in it. And it sounds like that's beta, because FL Studio doesn't push anything. Image Line doesn't push anything until thoroughly testing it consistently and constantly. So let's get this set up. I do want IRC 3 pumping. Let's go. Oh, learn threshold. It's kind of the same old thing. I'm surprised they're wasting their time on it. The chat delay is so fast. It's because I've been bugging enough. And actually, I think YouTube's behind. Kick's probably the fastest. So this is bouncing around here. I don't have any readouts or anything. That looks like it's as good as it's going to get. So we'll stop that. And what I want to do now is then I can save. We'll go custom. And this is specifically new. This is triplets. Okay, close. Let's see what it did here. So the dynamic EQ equalizer. That's actually pretty plain of an equalizer. I was expecting it to kind of just do its worst sort of thing. Okay, so now that that's saved, I can get out of here. Don't save, I guess. And then I can jump onto the master here, and I can bring in that preset, right? So we'll go ozone. I just realized that there's also a de-esser and a clipper here that Ozone didn't see, so it's a little bit of a change. No YouTube in this chat. Well, I'm streaming to YouTube. And there is a function to do relay in my social stream. It's the plugin I use. However, it also relays my bots, so my bots just talk away. Speaking of my bots, I didn't set that up properly. Great. So yeah, they're just talking. I knew I forgot something. Yeah, just reload. Okay. 5 here. This is how I gotta set up my chat. This channel doesn't have any content. Yeah, like the bots all busted up. Oops. Cheerful. Okay. Yeah, I want to get rid of all it. Can you do that for me? Thank you. Okay. My bots are backed up. I typed on YouTube, but it didn't pop up in chat. Yeah, that's because it's not set up. I forgot about it. I'm short on time today, as usual. And BandLab's? No, the BandLab's running. Okay, so let's close this. Not sure what's going on there. Let's get in here. So relays my bot. So relays my bot. Okay, so that's done. And then here. I knew I forgot something. Edit. And then YouTube. I don't even know why I'm doing this. I pretty much here. So relay my bot. So relay my bot. Okay, so I gotta I'm gonna pretty much end the stream pretty soon. So, but we'll get a peek behind how social stream works for those people who are interested in multi-streaming. This is how brutal it is to get it to run. Okay, so now that it's all set up, I can get back to FL Studio, and we'll bring in this preset here under custom, and this is triplet, and bam, there it is. I do have like 1 more minute. I keep getting reruns. That's because they run all day. I streamed this early and I only streamed for like half hour. I'm supposed to be able to stream for an hour or 2 hours, but life doesn't let it happen. So I get like this tiny little bit of crunch time, and then I just re-loop it all day. because it's pretty much a commercial for me, right? Ozone's eating the bandwidth here, or my buffer. Okay, from here I like to put in Imager. And then I do have presets here. I do believe my favorite is wide mid. What's this? Split. No, okay, that looks okay. Let's figure that out. Okay, let's turn off the loop here. Let's see what Insight says. I kind of like the way it sounds, but my LRA is completely squashed. Okay, so what am I doing? Stereo. I'm going to check out, because I can't really hear the bass drum. I don't like what Neutron did to my bass drums. I can hear them though. How is my LRA so small when I can see my dynamics? It just gets smaller and smaller. I guess I can see it here. Barely giving any time to breathe. Yeah, it's not changing. It's super tight. Okay. So I do want more loudness though. I feel like when I use my headphones versus, other songs, as it usually is, other songs are louder. Let's go -14 then. Go ahead and learn that. It could be the IRC type too. Okay, so, oops, I don't want to move that. Reset this. Getting skinny. Oh, too skinny. Barely though, barely. It sounds good though, but I don't want to squash it too much. Let's see what a final readout says. Let's go back to -9, because that's just kind of like a... That's just kind of like an overall skim live input sort of thing. Okay, from the left, one time round. Well, actually, I'm supposed to be looking at... Yeah, we're way down there now. Oh, it's not even working. Let's do that again. Reset. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. Okay, let's reload this. -2, -13. I do want pumping. -10 learn threshold, and from the left. Look at it's just flooring it. That verse, there's something wrong with the verse. It's pushing too hard. Wow. Why though? Like it's all good at first and then it just floors it. Okay, one more time and we'll see what's like triggering it to floor it. Is it that snare? I know that there's like a hard hit from the snare on the changeover. You know, it just might have been a glitch. It looks like about -14. Which is ironic, because that's, you know, the normal loudness level. Oh. It's just had enough of it, eh? Yeah, it just doesn't... After a while, it just taps out. It's just like, I've had enough. Your track's too awful. It's it. Okay, so we'll bounce that. Let's turn this off. And yeah, it's ready to go. As far as I know, pump it out as a wave. This can come out as a 32-bit. We'll call this E-E. And save. And then we get to watch a loading screen. Oh, leave remainder 256, high quality. Trim PDC. So let's go take a peek at this AI thingamajigger. I usually don't like going to the FL Studio forum because it's full of awful people. Yeah. Not sure where you heard this info. I imagine it's the forum, right? It's probably my default go-to. Yeah, of course it is, right? And then I'll go in here. Am I signed in? Okay, I'm not. Hyperpop. FL Beta 2 with Cloud. I was entranced by that last song. I saw it on BusyWorks. Welcome to the FL Studio 21 Beta 2 with FL Cloud, stem separation, Kepler, and more. We are excited to announce FL Cloud to speed up your workflow, reduce distractions, and provide you more time to stray in the creative zone. And FL Cloud integrates online sound libraries, content tools, and services directly into FL Studio. It's always been there. I mean, how many times have they tried this? This is like the third time? What is it now? In the first beta, we started large loops and sounds, and now sounds, and blah. Now adding FL Cloud mastering. Further details below. We consider FL Cloud an ever-evolving offering. Span it over there. See, a lot of people are doing this cloud mastering stuff. Full access to FL Cloud is free during the beta. You can keep what you want after your download, after official download. That's not what mastering is. Like, if you're going to say you're going to master, you have to hold the masters and you have to do the distribution. Otherwise, those aren't masters. Those are just a final mix. After subscriptions, blah, blah, blah. So FL Studio is finally going subscription, eh? For cloud. Stem separation from the audio menu, extract stems. Yeah, that's the same thing everybody's been doing. Kepler, authentic Juno 6 emulation, including free. That's interesting. Is that a synth? Or is that like an effect? Themes now include customizable audio frequency, use responsibly. Fast and easy way to master your mixing, genre detection, browse. You can say mastering. Just, yeah. Okay, it is a synth. Who keeps making this junk? Daniel Shack. Diverio Sound Filipino. Miroslav Kja. They really gotta like step up their GUI game because this just looks like grade 3 stuff. Like synth edit looks better than this. It looks like something that would come out of Flowstone, but even Flowstone looks better. Like, how come they don't use the FL Studio stuff? Why does it look like cheap? Because that's how the reverb looks too. All these new tools that are coming out, they look like crap. They never used to. I mean, look at the old ones. It's After Effector. Stitcher's Harmer. But it's cool that it's there. I mean, see, that looks okay. At least it's using the FL Studio tools. See, that's normal. If that's kind of cool. That's normal. This is, you know, over the top. But there's more, right? There's that bucket reverb or whatever. Or is that a delay? That new delay. I'm so totally out of time. But yeah, if you're gonna say masters, you gotta know what you're talking about, and just saying, you know, mastering service, that's not, you're just making a final mix. And everybody's ridiculing Waves and everybody else for offering this service, so it's just some pass around bullshit for a quick cash grab. Like, where's this thing? Classic Reverb, FL Studio Classic Reverb. Mastering and final mix, the same thing. No. Classic Reverb, FL Studio. No. Was it a reverb or is it a delay? It was something they had recently, and it looks like it was by the same people. Like, it has that really tacky looking feel. Like, there's no fades. It just looks like a cartoon. What's the difference? There isn't really a difference. Multiband delay looks okay. But like, there's this small group of people that make like stuff that looks like toys. Like, it looks like kids' piano. Like, it looks like that thing that you got for free there, that that bop it looking freaking synth machine. Like, but that, you know, they intend on doing that. They want it to look like that. This just looks like really yuck. Look box, yeah. Right? They wanted, that's the look they were going for. But then you get like, I don't know. It just looks too simple, too stacked together, like it's quickly thrown together. Anyway, I'm just about out of time. What is that freaking new reverb? Was it a reverb? Retro, maybe? Retro Road? No. The complete ripoff of how did they allow it this in FL Studio? Because it's only physical modeling. Something that generates sounds with your own machine. And Basic Sync, I'm actually going to message them to hire me. You could probably get in there for a sound pack. You could probably develop a sound pack for it, and then, yeah, they'll probably give you one. Just don't join my team. Don't tell them you know me. Okay. I don't know. I'm done looking for it, but it is like classic reverb. That's what it's called, man. Vintage chorus. And like, that's how it looks, right? Maybe something this small, it doesn't look so bad, but when you're trying to make a synth, like, you kind of expect like a certain standard. I've never seen that. Yeah, and there's another one. Oh, the, what do you call it? The vintage phaser. See, that looks okay. That's a bit better. You kind of, I'd expect this on the synth, right? The new synth. It's free. So whatever. Do you know how to make real-time collaboration? Is it free in BandLab? That's something FL Studio is apparently supposed to be doing that. They, you know, getting carried away with other things like freaking themes and stuff, and now their cloud service. BandLab, I'm not sure that offered this. I don't really use BandLab. People that come from BandLab, they don't realize that Cakewalk is actually the bread and butter of BandLab. I don't know why BandLab is still pushing BandLab. But BandLab actually owns Cakewalk, and they're bringing out Sonar. And Cakewalk has Vocal Synth. That's a $500 tool, and people are running around in BandLab and whatever. Are the final mix and a master the same thing? So a final mix is a master. It's one of the masters. A master is what gets cut. It's what's set in stone. So when they say mastering service, they're potentially giving you something that's going to be set in stone. But when they say mastering, that's not really a master if you don't take it to a distributor. That's why I say these people who are offering mastering, they have to do the distribution themselves and protect and hold the masters. Like, you can't say, I'm going to master your track. I'll give you a final mix, and then you decide if that's the master or not. So it's just it's a big argument that's been going on for years, the word definition of mastering and masters. It's just, yeah. I got to call it, though, after all that hibbity hoobla. But let's look at my my output here before locking off. Okay, so FL Studio, triplet, and let's bring in RX. When are you streaming again? I stream every day at this time, usually around 7. I get in at 7. However, tomorrow is a day off from exercise, so I get to hit the lab a little earlier. So 6 a.m., so 2 hours ago for you. Where is this? See, what I have here is a master. Not really, though. It's a final cut. It's a final, version. What did I do? What did I do with it? I thought I put it here. What the? Wave. Okay. And where'd it go? Where did I put it? Yeah, I put it there. Then why isn't it there? What? Of course, it's probably somewhere else, right? Okay, so let me just grab this here. And then I'll go here and I'll throw it where it's supposed to be. Like, why wasn't it there? Anyway, let's get out of here. And then I can close FL and just go ahead and save. And we shall drop this there. And then look at that sausage. Naughty, naughty sausage. Anyway. My LRA, it's 2. And look how much space there is. My integrated loudness is 9. My short term is 9. That's like awful. That's no wonder it looks like a sausage. But I want more loudness. You go for the same stats on every track? Well, I want to. This is super loud. Like, it's supposed to be 14. That's how YouTube does it. But like, I'll listen to other tracks that are 14, and they sound louder. Like, I feel like I'm being cheated somewhere. It's like, yeah, go 14, and then I go 14, and then I sound quieter than everybody else. Even if I program 14, I still sound like it's more compression. Right? Look at how small I got. Like, look at all that space. Wow. I don't get it. I gotta figure, I gotta redefine this. It's just when you get into exercise, right? Like, there's composition, there's mixing, and then there's mastering. And I'm not trying to do any composition right now. I'm just trying to bang things out and get a consistency going. That's what I'm doing. And I'm having a hard time. What does this do? It's just been a while since I've been at this point. It's like this. Okay, so what does this look like in the dB meter? Well, as I said before, I don't like how squashed it is, though. So I'm going to play with the ozone a bit more and see if I can get like a comfortable level. I want at least 2.5 LRA, so things aren't so squashed. Have you tried all the mastering plugins? No. There's like an unlimited amount of mastering plugins. But I gotta get offline. I gotta do all my replays, and I'm totally running out of time. So, yeah. Check out my website, jwpsite.com, for my latest news, offerings, and social links. If you'd like to help support what I do, check out my Patreon, JWP Patreon. There are resources there for making your own audio plugin and synth edit, or my GoFundMe, JWP Fund. If you're watching this on YouTube, I like, comment, and/or subscribe are appreciated. Thanks for watching. Until next time.